I was a little scared because I knew that we had to do a fight scene.
We're glad to welcome back here in Rio. So how does it feel to return to Brazil once again? Like, what do you like the most when you're here?
Everything. You know what I like the most? The people. You got just the best people in the world. And by the way, it's literally like going back to a family reunion. And a family reunion where aunties, cousins, your grandparents are sitting on your lap. It's like there's no space between you. I mean, I had people sitting on my lap when I was in Bahia. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. For a moment, I was like, I don't know you. Then I was like, you know what? Let me just go with it. You sit on the lap, big hug, kiss. I think that is my favorite part. You guys are just extraordinary.
You mentioned it before that not every film needs to be made with the goal of winning an Academy Award. So
Yeah.
how has that perspective shaped your decision to take part in G20?
Well, because G20 to me was it harkened back to all of those old-fashioned now action movies like Air Force One and Die Hard, even Alien. And I think that they were legitimate movies. They're movies that shaped me as a kid. I love even Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. Just a great popcorn movie, great genre where I could connect to a hero and I could walk out of the theater feeling like I had the movie experience. And so I didn't want to limit myself. I didn't. I'm like, every road that I've seen other actors go down, I want to go.
In past interviews, you said that one of your goals was to normalize the idea of a black woman in the presidency through the story. So how do you hope G20 contributes to that representation?
I think that the more we see women in positions of power, the audience is going to internalize that women are in positions of power. So, we haven't had an American president that is a woman. And we don't have women of color in a lot of powerful roles. So, not even in action movies. And Hollywood is supposed to be a very progressive place. It is not. So I feel like all of this is going to be internalized, and we're gonna see a lot of movies, female action heroes, older women action heroes.
Antony Starr is known for portraying villains in a very intense way. Like, he has these crazy eyes.
Yeah, he's
and
crazy.
I was working alongside with him.
It was a great dance because he did not approach the character as if he was playing a villain. He was playing a man, a hurt man. And I think that me and Antony have the same sort of sensibility when we approach the work. Now, I will say that by the time we got to the conference scene, I was a little scared. I was a little scared because I knew that we had to do a fight scene, and that first action that he had where he pulled me over the desk, I was like, oh my goodness. But wonderful actor, wonderful being in collaboration with him.
Well, one inspiration for Antony Starr's character was Alan Rickman in the Die Hard movie as Hans Gruber. And I thought that villain was really fun. He was funny, he was very smart. And Antony brings a lot to the character. Villains are the most hard characters to craft because they're normally very stereotypical. They're very one note. What I love about Antony is that he is very charismatic, he's sexy, good looking, and then he really enjoys being the villain. He's always thinking about how to be a villain. And his performance, with Viola, working with Viola, you need to be very good to face with Viola. And we had these very long scenes in which we improvised lines, both of them going at each other. And it was really extraordinary to watch the two of them.
You and your husband co-produced G20, and what is it like to collaborate with him professionally on projects like that? Like, how do you both determine whether a project is worth pursuing?
Well, we have our mission statement at Juvie Productions, which we're committed to excellence and the broad spectrum of humanity. We're committed to scripts that reflect the culture that we're in. And the culture that we're in, anywhere you are, is an amalgamation of different cultures and ages and race and sex and all of that. And the script has got to reflect that. It's got to reflect that level of storytelling. That's the first thing that we do. And the second thing that we do is the script has got to have heart. Somewhere in that, in all the action and the humor or whatever, it's got to have great heart. I'm sorry, that's what people connect to, no matter who you are.
If you were actually a president in real life, what would be the first executive order you would sign? Like, would you be a national holiday for something funny, like nap or movie marathon?
Oh, that's interesting. Like National Nap Day, where everyone just stops working, you mean? In the United States, we stop working. I turn into little Viola. Little Viola just wanted to not be poor. Poor means you have no access to anything, especially food. The food insecurity, the health insecurity. I don't want people to be poor. There's a lot of beautiful people I grew up with that were absolutely capable, with absolute potential, and the poverty was the big obstacle in their path. I would love to eradicate it.
Is there any type of film or genre you haven't explored yet in your career but you would love to try in the future?
I love historical dramas. Those big sweeping movies like Out of Africa, movies that last for maybe 3 hours. You know, that take you back in time. I would love that. That'd be wonderful.